for supporting me on Patreon. It means so much to me. Hey, welcome back, or welcome if you are new to my channel. I finally got a hold of an item I've been trying to get my hands on for quite some time. It is the collector's edition for Shadowlands. This box is not as big and heavy as the one from the Wrath of the Lich King were. I did a video unboxing that one a couple of weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it. Shadowlands is one, if not the worst, expansion ever for World of Warcraft. I, like many others, did not enjoy it. The box is really beautiful though. It has almost this like holographic details. But the reason I got it is because this is the one of the last art books I have not done ASMR with. I only missed the art books from Shadowlands and Legion, and then I've done them all here on my channel. During the Battle for Azeroth expansion, they did not release an art book, but more of a lore book with the collector's edition, and I thought that was some bullshit, to be honest. But today I'm just planning to go through and unbox this collector's edition and give a little preview of the art book. I'm gonna make an entire different video going through the art book, and I hope you will enjoy both these videos together with me. So let's get into it. Thank you. Here we can see the really beautiful artwork on the front cover of the box. World of Warcraft Shadowlands. And this depiction is of the broken sky above Ice-crowned Citadel, where you first during the campaign would pick together the parts of the Helm of Domination to enter the realm of the Maw. This is such a disliked, really bad expansion, if you know. I only got it because this is one of the last ones art books that I need to make on my channel. I have to say, I had a little bit of a doofus moment. I have not gotten any collector's editions after the Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm one, so I was not accustomed to the newer boxes. I did not know how to open this when I first got it. If you remember the older ones, first of all, they were way heavier. They had a lot of containments, and you actually slide it open, so it could be quite fragile if you lifted it the other way. But I figured out this one you just lift up. Here on the inside we can see the golden World of Warcraft logo with a lot of runes around them. There is some reflection, as you can see, since the art book is still in its original plastic cover. It's never been opened. But I do have to say, Jesus Christ, they downgraded the art books. Do you remember even the Mist of Pandaria one? Even the Warlords of Draenor had beautiful artwork on the front cover. But from Legion and now on, they only made this black ones with some golden or silver logo. And just the names, some icons, but no artwork. I feel like making thumbnails with this artwork will be not as appealing as my older videos where I made either whispered or soft spoken walkthrough of the art books. Here we can see the W once again, Blizzard Entertainment as runes. We're gonna open this in a minute. I have to say, it is a robbery, a complete robbery. Now buying the collector's editions. Like, they quit doing the World of Warcraft TCG back in 2013. They did not renew the license for the TCG because they were releasing Hearthstone in 2014. So when you used to get behind the scenes DVD, CD cases, the actual game and some TCG cards, you would sometimes get loot cards. I know you got a Pet Biscuit with the Wrath of the Lich King and a Landros gift with the Cataclysm collector's edition. And the Mousepad and all of that. And now, even though it's better for the climate, having the content, exclusive content online, but why is the price for these collector's editions so high? The only two actual collector's editions you have gotten like a figure, a statue with. The first one is the 15-year anniversary where you would get a statue of Ragnaros. And then now, with the War Within, since it will be the 20-year anniversary of the game, you will get a very sweet figure of a dwarf riding one of the griffins. But I feel like every collector's edition should have a figure. I don't know why they have not thought of that. Then we have a mouse mat. This has a very soft foam background or backside maybe, but there on the front side it is like this very flimsy plastic. I cannot remember if the ones from the old collector's editions used to be like this. Maybe they were, but the one from Wrath of the Lich King were really heavily used. Here we can see copyright 2020, World of Warcraft Shadowlands. And again, it's the Icecrown Citadel with the broken sky above, connecting to the Shadowlands and to the Maw. This has never been used, and it probably will never be. I don't know who would choose the Shadowlands mousepad as their main. Then there is this envelope, again, just with the World of Warcraft logo. And since I got it second hand, yes, I thought this would include a digital CD key for the game with the bound and companion you would get, and also the soundtrack, but it's been used, and it's just a play for free advertisement. Maybe you're starting to experience what I think about these newer collector's editions. Imagine paying, what is it, $100 or more for a box like this, and you would just get in-game items, one book and some small stuff like this. It is only for a box I think collectors get these. not a lot of people are interested in the art books, and I think it's used to put on display. And that is it consumeristic? Maybe. The last piece has never been used as well. It's still covered in plastic. There are some pins. Let's see, let's break this one open. Aren't these what everyone wants? $100 pins? I'm just joking. I think they did the same thing for Dragonflight, and these are my two worst expansion ever. The Venthyr one, Revendreth, Curian, Bastion, Necrolord, Maldraxxus, and Night Fae, Ardenweld. As I mentioned, I did play Shadowlands a lot more than I actually played Dragonflight. And I did choose the Curians just because my main is a priest. I thought the Transmog would be quite fitting, but you know, I would rather forget this expansion at all. So I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I may sound very negative covering this topic, but it's from a place of love. World of Warcraft was my entire life for so many years, and I've grown up with this game. I feel like I've played out most of my life online, and seeing what the company is choosing to do with the expansions, with the collector's editions, with the game, with the lore, with everything, it deserves to get criticized. It deserves to be called out. I think having an atmosphere where you never get feedback or constructive criticism, you cannot improve. But I do think it's quite horrific that you pay so much for a box with some online content and stuff you will never use. I once again have my trusty X-Acto knife. So let's carefully open this one up and just do a quick little review. I am actually looking forward to making this ASMR video more in depth, talking about this one. I think ripping off plastic is the most satisfying thing ever. It smells completely brand new, but it's such a shame that this art feels so lacking, especially on the front cover. Just look, there is some faint skull pattern inside, but it looks completely black. As I said, this is not a complete walkthrough, this will be another ASMR video, but some table of contents for repose. The main capital that was not very capitalish. Bastion, Maldraxxus, Ardenweld, Revendreth, the Maw. We're just doing a quick artwork walkthrough. So beautiful. That what I feel a lot with World of Warcraft. So great potential that I used to waste that. Some Necrolord weapons. This will be nice to go through in another video. It is sad what they did to the World of Warcraft universe. Let's close this one up. This was a shorter unboxing ASMR video. I hope you are looking forward to the art book of the Shadowlands. I will make that video in a couple of weeks. My throat is still a little bit sore, so I need to rest up before I make the long videos. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I will see you in my next